Okay, go. So, my book of the week is Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman. It's a fairly, I would say, medium-sized book, probably around the close to the 500-page mark. It's about this sudden alien invasion that pretty much wipes out like 99% of the human population and all animals. And our protagonist Carl and his ex-girlfriend's cat Donut are one of the very few survivors on planet Earth, and this alien species kind of communicates telepathically and tells the remaining survivors that they have a choice of either playing this dungeon-like game, and they could have their I think it said like freedom or something, if they make it through the entire thing, or they could take their chances on the barren wasteland that is Earth, and they could do whatever they want. They could survive using whatever resources they could find, etc. So our protagonist, Carl, I believe he's an ex-marine, something like that. He's ex-military, and he takes his chances down in the dungeon. And I'm only 4 chapters in so far. It's super fun. It's very quick pace. The prologue kind of just puts you right in right away. We get a little backstory on who Carl is, kind of why he broke up with his girlfriend, and how he ended up with the cat Donut. And yeah, pretty much in that first chapter, the alien invasion happens, and by the second chapter we get right into it. Spoiler alert, second chapter, it has Carl, I believe it's the second chapter. I'm pretty sure it's the second chapter. I always get my chapters wrong. Fight off 3 goblins and meet this rat-like creature that used to be a different creature, but once you make it to, I believe, level 10 or level 8 or something in this dungeon, you're given the opportunity to switch to a different species, and that's what this rat-like creature did. He used to be some sort of winged moth thing, and now he's this rat creature who is an NPC, non-playable character in this dungeon. That's Carl's guide in this beginning part, I believe. I don't know. It's kind of like hinted that he might help Carl throughout the rest of the dungeon, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how that part works in terms of the guide. But so far it's like super cool. It's like a blend of fantasy and sci-fi. It kind of I think it'll probably remind a lot of people who are fans of Dungeons and Dragons, that this feels like very Dungeons and Dragony. I'm not familiar with that game. I just know it very briefly from like episodes of Community and like other things I've seen on YouTube that kind of go over it a little bit. And but it seems that way. It seems like as if someone created this this whole storyline as a way to kind of get Carl to pick and choose these different paths, based on like a simple roll of the dice, because that's how it kind of like reads as well. Like he has these different choices very early on, pretty much in almost every scenario he's in, and it's very quick. Like I said, the pacing is super fast, which I really appreciate. It reminds me a little bit of In the Mouth of Madness novelization I just read. It's super fast paced. You just blaze right through it, and I think this is probably a book that's going to be the same. So I just want to kind of give an update on what I'm reading this week and put it into my video, because I don't really have a lot going on this week. I'm very uneventful, boring person. So yeah, I just want to take some time to talk about what I'm actually reading. I'm reading my other books. Green Rider is the one I'm reading most. The other 2 books on writing and The Snowball Effect, kind of taking a backseat to everything while I'm reading these 2 books. But hopefully by the end of next week I get to I'm able to finish this and then spend the rest of the time reading Green Rider and the Snowball Effect. I need to just like get into a better habit of bringing a some sort of reading material to work, or even like a reading device. I haven't been this week. I always tell myself when I'm getting ready, don't forget your Nook, don't forget your Nook. And I walk out the door, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot my Nook. And I don't want to come back in. My dogs start barking. It's 3:30 a.m. It's a whole mess. So I think I need to just I think I'm going to put my Kindle, just as a side note, I think for me, I'm going to put my Kindle in my bag right now. Just so once I get to work, I'll be like, oh shoot, I forgot something to read. And then I'll take a look at my bag when I go to lunch and it's there. So, because I need to build, like, again, I need to build habits where I'm reading every chance I get, so I'm not doom scrolling and wasting my time doing stupid social media stuff. So that's my plans. That's what I've been reading. And on to coffee. So today's coffee is actually a packet of Blue Bottle's Nola instant coffee. My parents got from Pier 1 when they went to San Francisco the other day, and yeah, I've been really enjoying instant coffee lately, and I'm glad that they brought me this, and I'm able to try a different brand than I've been using. It's usually just been store-bought brands or Folgers. So yeah, I think Blue Bottle is on the more expensive side. I don't think I would ever like buy a case of this. I think they're like $15 for maybe like $20 for 15 little packets. Pretty expensive. But as you can see, it has a lot of bunch of little other stuff added into it. I believe chicory. I should have saved the packet before throwing it away so quickly. I always have a bad habit of throwing things away right away. Smells really nice. Smells of I think there might be a little bit of cinnamon in there. It smells spicy. I don't want to say spicy in terms of mouth heat, but in terms of actual spices. So I'm pretty sure other things are in there as well. I decided to make this an iced drink. It was pretty warm this day when I made this, and I had some milk that was on the verge of expiring, and I don't care for wasting food, especially food from animals. So dump that nearly spoiled milk. It wasn't spoiled. It still smelled and tasted fine, but it's just the expiration date was 1 day past. So you never know about those things. So I made myself a little latte with this. It tasted okay. It wasn't that strong. Just using milk, a splash of heavy cream, and then the Nola packet coffee, instant coffee. It tasted really nice, actually. I think it probably could have used maybe a packet of raw sugar when putting the hot water in with the coffee packet. I think it would have emphasized the flavors a lot more. But overall, a nice cup of iced coffee. And there's Felix looking at me like, what the heck did I just do? Why am I staring at him? I'm also recording this way after the fact because I had like the worst audio ever recording through my wired headphones. So unfortunately I had to redo the audio. And there he goes. There I go. So before I end this shorter video, the holidays are nearly here. Thanksgiving is in a few days. Christmas is in like less than 30 days or so. And yeah, it came by really fast. Once like October hit, October was pretty slow, and then once November hit, the days have been going by super fast, which is good for me. I'm probably like in the minority in that I've been listening to Christmas music since like October 1st. So the closer we get to Christmas, the more holiday decorations come out, the music comes out, so it's nice. It's my time of the year. I love it. But yeah, in terms of like everything else, just, to end this video, if you're big on Thanksgiving, if you're big on Christmas, well, I'll save Christmas for another day. But if you're big on Thanksgiving, definitely let me know what your preferred meal is, or your preferred recipe that you always cook, or maybe like a family member or a friend, whatever their dish that they always cook every year that you look forward to. particularly, I'm interested in like what people drink during the holidays. I was really thinking about making my own non-alcoholic eggnog this year, or non-alcoholic mulled wine. I tried it once long ago, like 10 years ago in Prague. It actually tasted really nice for someone that doesn't drink alcohol at all. Though that mulled wine was actually really nice, very flavorful, sweet. So yeah, I think I might take my chance this year, at least for Thanksgiving, and try making either a homemade eggnog or a homemade mulled wine. Eggnog, I think I'm gonna try to make a vegan one, a non-dairy one, to see how that goes. And then possibly a mulled wine. So those are my plans. Let me know in the comments if you're making anything this year. Again, if you have a favorite family recipe that you can't wait for, whatever you want to put in the comments, let me know. And thanks for watching.